Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Cass with College of Lore.
I am the Penitent with College of Lore.
Hi.
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 Today we are
Hi.
fighting.
We're fighting. Fucking beats the shit out of you on live TV. This is just like wrestling, which you like.
Yes.
Wow, I can't believe we're wrestling.
Noted wrestling fan, me.
Yeah, not me, but you.
Anyway, I would like to subscribe, or
I would like to subscribe to your YouTube channels. Everyone link your YouTube channel in the description and we'll subscribe to them.
I would like you to subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.
And check us out on Patreon. Thank you to Remy Sweeten of Winter, our patrons.
Hey, I love you guys.
Let's talk about the Brawler.
I love to hit stuff.
So the idea for the Brawler is
the idea for the Brawler is I want to fucking punch somebody hard.
Yeah, is a kind of a
strength monk.
Yeah, a strength monk, but they can also use dex. Basically, a monk without a fighter, a hand-to-hand fighter, basically.
Yeah.
Without any complexity to the monk stuff. Just straightforward fighter.
There is no fucking monastery. There is no study. This is just I want to hit somebody.
There's no key points, basically.
Yeah. Well, there's not a monastery either.
True.
This is if you mixed a barbarian and a monk in the weirdest fucking way possible, and just simplicity of a barbarian hitting stuff, style of combat of a monk. This is what everyone wishes they could improvise weapon tavern brawler bullshit do.
Yes. So, hit dice 1d12.
Barbarian equivalent.
Proficiencies: armor none, weapons none.
Yeah, don't
Tools,
fuck with it.
Healer's kit.
Yeah.
Saving throws are strength and con. Skills: choose 3 from acrobatics, athletics, insight, intimidation, performance, and medicine.
Perception and medicine. Performance. I guess they could get performance in subclasses.
Yes.
Equipment. You get stuff.
Yes, you get an explorer's pack or dungeoneer's pack.
Basic.
A healer's kit and 2 potions of healing.
Because you're gonna fucking need them.
No weapons.
No weapons. 0.
So let's talk about unarmored defense.
Yeah. Beginning at first level, where you are wearing no armor and not wielding a shield, your AC equals 10 plus your strength or dex mod plus your con mod.
Yes.
Oh, can they not have shields?
No, the point is you can choose. They can't have shields.
Oh, right.
So.
Okay, that's true. I forgot about that.
You also get improved strikes. When you make an unarmed strike, the damage is equal to 1d8 plus your strength or dex mod.
Yay. Natural healer. As second level, as a result of your experience taking serious injuries in close combat, you recover much faster than most people. You can spend 1 hit die as a bonus action, not just during short rests.
Yes, which is extremely powerful.
It is.
Also, at second level, whenever you take the attack action, you make 2 unarmed attacks instead of 1.
Yep, so it's basically 2-weapon fighting,
yes.
but you're for your fucking fists. And then...
Yes.
Subclasses.
So they are augmented, which is a class that kind of functions in making technological upgrades to your body, like...
Yeah. Body mods.
Yeah,
like
body
cyberpunk
mods.
shit.
Yes. Beast, which is a class about having, rather than strikes, claws and jaws, and it natural augments.
Yes,
kind of,
natural weaponry.
Yes, natural weaponry. And, like, beast creature traits.
Yes.
Boxer, which is a show fighter, like a prize fighter who's been trained in, like, traditional combat.
Yes.
Enchanted Fist, which is a half-caster.
Okay. You haven't told me about all of these yet.
Phantom Fighter, which is...
It's the Brawler, but ghost type.
No,
it's the Alolan Brawler.
It's similar to the other, I think, like,
I think I'm
Barbarian has one.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
They summon, like, ancestral spirits.
Oh, yeah. Path of
to
the
fight with them, yeah. Kind of like the ancestral. They kind of have somewhat pseudo-summons.
Yes.
Pit Fighter, which is all about brutality and, like...
It's like, Pit Fighter is like the champion of fucking Brawlers.
And,
the champion fighter of Brawlers.
Striker, which is all about speed and agility.
It's very dex-based, yeah.
Yes.
Striker is a dex version of this class.
Ability score improvements at 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 19.
Which is fighter base, right? Yeah.
Extra attack also has fighter basis in that 5, 11, and 20.
Yep. At 6th level, your unarmed attacks are treated as magical weapons, which is really fucking good. Monks get something similar to that, right?
They do.
Yeah. Stored critical. At 9th level, when you score a crit with a weapon attack, you may instead choose to miss. If you do, you may use that critical at any point you wish on an attack roll. You may store an amount of crits equal to your con mod. They expire after a long rest. Which is really fucking cool.
For the record, weapon attack constitutes unarmed.
Punching. Yeah.
Yes. At 13th level, when you use a healer's kit, potion, or spell that restores health, you or the person you're Healing, regain the maximum number of hit points possible. Additionally, you automatically pass medicine checks to stabilize a downed creature.
Very cool.
Which, yeah, you know how to heal, and because
Yes.
you've taken so many injuries.
Yes, and you know how to heal fast.
Yes.
And Brutal Strikes. At 17th level, when you make an unarmed strike, the damage is equal to 1d10 plus your strength or dex mod. Additionally, you automatically deal maximum damage to a creature that is stunned, prone, or unconscious.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Yes.
Limitless criticals. At 20th level, you may store any number of critical hits, and they no longer expire.
That seems like you're gonna fuck somebody up really fast at one
Yeah.
point. You're just gonna start stockpiling those bad boys
Yeah.
for the boss.
You have to miss to store a
That's
critical.
true. That's true.
So yeah, that's the fighter base. Now let's talk about a few subclasses. We're going to show you Augmented, Pit Fighter, and Striker.
Yes.
Augmented.
Alright, so Variant Strikes. At 3rd level, your Augmented Fists allow you to deal different damage types based on how you've altered your hands. When you finish a long rest, choose damage type of your choosing. It's literally all of them. Your unarmed strikes deal that type of damage. You may choose different types for either fist.
Yes.
I'm not reading them all off. It's every
Also
damage
have
type.
Range Strike. At 3rd level, you're now capable of using your melee attacks from a range of 60 to 120 feet, either by detaching your fist or firing a gun-like mechanism. The damage type is the same as your unarmed strikes.
And Throwback. At 7th level, your Augmented Fists have the ability to effortlessly catch ranged attacks. When an enemy misses you with a ranged attack, you can make a dex save, DC equal to the roll of the missed attack, to catch it. As a reaction, you can throw it back as a ranged attack, using your strength mod to hit.
Set it for those DC 1s.
Yeah.
They will never be that, because it's equal to the roll, not...
Yeah.
Yeah. Augmented Defenses. At 10th level, you gain resistance to the damage type associated with your Augmented Fist.
Yes.
Which
Pew,
seems
pew.
fair enough.
Scanning Sight. At 15th level, you have added augmentation to your eyes. As a bonus action, you can uncover all resistances, immunities, and weaknesses a creature you can see has to both damage types and conditions. You can also uncover its current hit points and hit point maximum. You can use this ability a number of times equal to your Wisdom modifier before taking a long rest.
And finally, Combat Forms. At 18th level, your Augmented Body unlocks 4 Combat Forms. At the end of a short or long rest, select which form you are in, which convey the following benefits.
Attack Form. Melee and ranged attacks you make have +1 to hit and damage rolls. You may make an additional attack when you take the attack action, and you may change the damage type of your Augmented Fist as a bonus action.
Defense Form. Your AC increases by 2, your hit point maximum increases by 50, and you no longer provoke attacks of opportunity.
Support Form. Creatures of your choice within 30 feet of you share your damage resistances and immunities. You may spend your hit dice on other creatures, and you can use a reaction to grant advantage on a roll of your choice that another creature is making.
Note on that as a bonus action, Brawlers can spend hit dice.
Yes.
So it's not just during short rest.
Yep.
And in Speed Form, your speed doubles. You have advantage on initiative rolls, and you can take 2 bonus actions per turn.
Yes. Very crunchy.
Yes. So, what do you think of the Augmented?
So I hadn't seen, like, the higher level stuff of it yet,
Yes.
because you were writing that this morning. I think it's super cool. I really like what you did with the combat forms. I think they're neat.
Yeah.
I was the one who suggested the support form because you wanted 4, and I think you
Yes.
did really good with it.
Thank you. Yeah, I like the idea of a person who, like, cyberpunk body mods themselves
Yeah,
out.
I think it's crunchy.
And continues to be this brutal physical fighter.
Pit Fighter.
Yeah, speaking of
Second
brutal.
one. Yeah. Improved critical. Crits on 19 or 20.
Yes. Reckless. You can enter a state of reckless single-mindedness for 1 minute. When in this state, you gain the following features. You are resistant to piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing damage from non-magical weapons. You make all attack rolls with advantage. All attack rolls against you are made at advantage. If you drop to 0 hit points, you don't drop until your reckless state ends. You take 1 failed death save for each time you take damage while at 0 hit points.
So basically, Reckless attack barbarian.
Yes.
Yeah. Weak point. At 7th level, you had mastered exactly where to hit a target. Your unarmed attacks now ignore resistances, as well as temporary armor class increases from effects like mage armor or shield. If a target has immunity to bludgeoning damage, it is still immune to your attacks. Additionally, if a creature hit by your unarmed attacks has temporary hit points, you ignore those hit points for your damage. If their hit points without temporary HP drop to 0 from this, they lose their temporary hit points.
Yes.
Very cool.
Fight Dirty. Starting at 10th level, you can use a bonus action to attempt to impose a creature with the blind or stunned condition by throwing dirt, raking eyes, or other non-traditional tactics. The creature targeted by this ability must make a Constitution saving throw equal to 8 plus proficiency plus strength or dex. You may use this ability a number of times equal to half your fighter level between long rests.
Alright. Bloodsport. At 15th level, when you deal damage to a creature, as a reaction, you may gain half the damage dealt as temporary hit points. You may use this ability a number of times equal to your Constitution modifier between long rests.
And finally, Last Stand. At 18th level, when you fall to 0 hit points, or 3 failed death saves while in your reckless state, you may enter your Last Stand. If you do so, your hit points are restored to their maximum. You immediately take an extra turn on initiative, and you may take an additional attack action when you take the attack action. When you hit zero hit points, or after 1 minute, you die with no saves.
Yep.
So thoughts on the Pit Fighter?
Man. This is not relevant to the class at all.
Yeah.
But I read Bloodsport and thought, that's a weird new Pokemon move.
It weakens the effectiveness of ghost-type moves or something.
Oh, that's so current.
The conceit behind Bloodsport, by the way, is adrenaline.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a thing that can lead to death.
Yeah.
Like, Revivify still works.
Revivify does still work. And then Striker.
Yeah.
So, I'll start on that one.
Yeah.
So, Natural Acrobat. At 3rd level, you gain proficiency with the acrobatic skill and have advantage on athletics and acrobatics rolls to grapple a creature.
Free Runner. Also at 3rd level, your movement is no longer hindered by difficult terrain, and you may fall as if under the effects of a Featherfall spell.
Disarming Strike. Beginning at 7th level, you can strip an enemy of their weapon. When you make a successful attack against an enemy, you may force them to make a dexterity saving throw with a DC equal to 8, plus proficiency plus dex mod. On a failed save, they drop their weapon or shield, your choice.
Sorry, forgot to write this down. That is limited by your dex or strength mod.
Yes.
Per long rest.
Yes.
You can't do that indefinitely.
Yeah. Just fucking knocking it out of somebody's hands over and over again.
Pressure
Fuck
point.
you.
At 10th level, you can strike someone in such a manner that forces a condition on the target. You have a pool of pressure points equal to your Brawler level, plus your dexterity modifier. On a successful hit, you can spend points to attempt to apply the following effects. 1 point, blinded, deafened, frightened. 3 points, paralyzed, prone, or stunned. 5 points, unable to cast spells, 1 level of exhaustion, temporary amnesia.
How long do these last, by the way?
I will tell you.
Okay. Because that is not on there.
Target must make a
No, this is
successful con
forever.
save
Fuck you.
equal to 8 plus proficiency plus dex. On a failed save, they suffer the effect desired. On a successful save, they suffer no effects, but can't take reaction or bonus action until the end of their next turn. It lasts until the end of their next turn.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
Crunchy. Alright. Leaf on the Wind. At 15th level, you've mastered the art of dodging and moving in extreme speeds. Your movement speed increases by 20 feet. It increases by another... What? What?
Excuse me while I amend this line real quick.
Okay.
This used to be a lower level ability.
Okay. Your movement speed increases by 30 feet. Additionally, when you take your action and movement to move the full amount of your movement speed, you can move up to double your movement speed. You may take the dash action as a bonus action. Yeah, that did used to be a lower level ability.
Yes.
I was like, hello?
And lastly, Submission Hold. At 18th level, when you successfully grapple a creature that needs to breathe, you may use a bonus action on each of your turns to attempt to choke the creature out. The creature must succeed on a Constitution save equal to 8 plus proficiency plus dex, or fall unconscious. The DC to save against this effect increases by 1 for each turn this hold is applied.
Very cool.
So yeah, the idea is that you put them in a chokehold, basically.
Yeah. Very crunchy.
So that's the Brawler and 3 of
That's
its
the Brawler.
subclasses.
Yay.
If you'd like more of these, you can check us out on Patreon, and I will eventually be releasing a full...
If you pay us, we'll do it. We'll
Yeah.
put it up on our Patreon proper.
A full, like, released, tested, better
Yes.
homebrew.
Yes.
But yeah, that's the Brawler, and that's the basic idea behind the Brawler. If you like this, if you have more recommendations for homebrew you want us to take a look at in the future, and you want us to make, do let us know. If you have any of your own subclass ideas for a Brawler, do let us know.
Yeah, tell us your thoughts. Give us some stuff. Send us chips.
Thank you so much for watching.
Bye!
Thank you for watching this video from College of Lore. Remember to like this video, subscribe to join the party, and have a fantastic adventure.